India and the United States have a strategic partnership, and that is actually based on deep and broad convergences which have been steadily growing over the last many years. Obviously, there will be some issues on which we have our individual perspectives, but I think for us today, both as countries and as foreign ministers, harmonizing our interests and our views, that's really the task of diplomacy. And I think Secretary Pompeo would agree with me today that we've earned our pay. Obviously, from time to time in any relationship, specific issues will arise, and I think we've discussed many of those issues largely in the framework of that big picture. Today, our discussions covered trade issues, energy issues, defense issues, investment concerns, and people-to-people contacts between India and the US. On terrorism, I took the opportunity to express our appreciation for the strong support that we have received from the Trump administration. We also discussed energy issues, and I underlined the importance of stability, predictability, and affordability in terms of India's energy imports. On trade and investments, the US is today our largest trade partner. It's among our key investment sources as well. And what has been clear in the last few years is that as both economies have grown strongly, new opportunities have been created by new demands, and we were both very optimistic about where our economic relationship is going and can go. On some outstanding issues, particularly relating to trade, my urging was that we take a constructive and pragmatic view of that. It is natural when you have trade that there will be trade issues, and I think the real test of our intentions is our ability to address them effectively. Where the government of India is concerned, we are committed to making it easier to do business, to provide a level playing field, and to grow with the world economy. We also had a fairly detailed discussion of the situation in the Gulf. I think he knows that we have big stakes there, stakes of energy, of diaspora, of trade, of regional stability.
In recent decades, our relationship has made real strides, but there's an awful lot more that we can do together. And we had a chance to talk about each of those big strategic opportunities between two great countries. We can, in this context, see each other not just as bilateral partners, but as something much bigger than that, as friends who can help each other all around the world. The United States is committed to ensuring that India has the military capabilities it needs to uphold its territorial integrity and to confront 21st century challenges. India's own experience with terrorism is very real. We know that. As the blast that ripped through the Sri Lankan churches last Easter Sunday have shown, terrorism is a constant in this region, and India's ability to fight it should be second to none. Our teams will continue to work together to improve information sharing, intelligence sharing, and strengthen India's ability to fight terrorism. Great friends are bound to have disagreements. The United States has been clear we seek greater market access and the removal of trade barriers in our economic relationship. And today I address these differences in the spirit of friendship, and I think that the two of us will be able to see a good outcome for each of our two countries. And we'll keep working to resolve any economic disputes, not only those that we have at this moment, but those that when any significant trading relationship inevitably arise. Look, we've got to get this piece right, the economic piece right, because there are a myriad of opportunities that lay before us in the Indo-Pacific region. Countries in this part of the world which have signed on to the Belt and Road projects have found Beijing's deals come not with strings attached, but with shackles. Countries are looking to provide infrastructure, digital connectivity, and energy supplies to their people without relinquishing their sovereignty. We, together, should act quickly to fulfill the ambitious vision for prosperity that's shared by President Trump and Prime Minister Modi, not just for our own people, but for the good of the region and the world. You asked in particular about trade disputes and the S-400 challenge that we face. I want to back up just a level to the importance that you have. You predicated your question on the fact that we are friends and that we work together. That never, in any relationship that I've been part of as the Secretary of State, I've never found a partner, an ally, no matter how close, where you didn't have rubs, you didn't have places where you had to work through things. On each of those two issues, we had a chance to talk today, to try and plot a path forward so that we can do the right thing for both countries. When you think about each of those two issues, right, we are endeavoring to make sure that each of our countries can provide security for itself. We want India to be able to do that as well, and we want to have a flourishing economic relationship.